What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Eternal Sith Network, where you get all your Star Wars news. And if you're new here, welcome. Make sure to hit that subscribe, like, and notification bell, as I'm always putting out Star Wars content, so don't forget to do that as you're watching this video. I also have a membership program that has 3 tiers. Make sure to join one of it so you're always getting the behind-the-scenes scoop. And as well, don't forget, when you're done watching this video, go check out my last one. Give that one some love by giving it a thumbs up as you watch. Guys, without further ado, let's get into this. So after Season 3 of The Mandalorian season finale episode 8, one of the biggest questions has come, and it is, what is next for Season 4 of The Mandalorian? Now we know we're going to be getting the Ahsoka series, and it's technically coming up right after The Mandalorian, and we know who our main villain is going to be, and that is, of Thrawn for the foreseeable future. And we've recently heard Rosario Dawson talking about how she would want a Season 2 for the Ahsoka series. Now, we don't know what's next for The Mandalorian Season 4, as we saw in the finale of Season 3, it kind of looked like a story-ending, finale. And we also don't know if we're even going to be getting a Season 2 of the Ahsoka series, because from yesterday, after what we spoke about here on the video, on my last video, Boba Fett actor Temuera Morrison spoke in an interview talking about cutbacks for pretty much main characters. But could it be that we won't see a Season 2 for the Ahsoka series or a Season 4 for The Mandalorian? The only reasons why I wouldn't want to see a Season 4, even though it has been confirmed, or a Season 2 for the Ahsoka series, is because we know that we're going to be getting a movie that will wrap up the Mandoverse. And if they're trying to save money, why not spend it on a movie to end all the shows during this timeline of the Mandoverse? And the only show that we really have left after the Ahsoka series is the Skeleton Crew during this Mandoverse. But what if the Mando Season 4 did happen for The Mandalorian? What could they talk about? What could they dive into? Well, why not dive into, or at least give a taste, as we've already gotten some hints or things in The Mandalorian for, the sequel trilogy, but it could talk about who our next villain could be, and that is of the Knights of Ren. Now, I know many of you right now are probably like, definitely not, but definitely yes. The Knights of Ren have actually been very active and come off canon, which is of Crimson Reign, the comic series, where one of their jobs is actually to go to Darth Vader's castle and actually take some of his belongings that were there. So it goes to show you that they were very active and could potentially be the next villain for Season 4 of The Mandalorian. And that would lead in to the First Order. Although they did appear during the sequel trilogy, additional kind of material, like I said, have revealed the Knights of Ren to be very active during the Galactic Civil War. And perhaps even earlier, a set of dark side agents apart from the Sith was led by a warrior named Ren, which we still have not really understood much about, and this was before Ben Solo had killed him, and there's an actual comic series on this where they do talk about him. But again, this is something that they could definitely dive into, as they were servants of Emperor Palpatine in the aftermath of the Empire's war with Crimson Dawn, which is canon and just ahead of the Return of the Jedi. So keeping that in mind, that the Knights of Ren have, had a run that could easily be dispatched by the Imperial Remnants to eliminate Mandalorians, such as, Din or Mandalorian's new leader in Bo-Katan, and it would certainly be a chance to redeem the dynamic group of the foes in live action, and seeing as how they were very much underutilized in the sequels, and all that of the Knights of Ren would certainly be a awesome thing to dive into in Season 4, I feel like. But I want to get your guys' thoughts and theories in the comment section. If this is something that you would want to see The Mandalorian and just Star Wars overall dive into for Season 4 as them being the next main villains. And I think that they would be so dope, because they were a dope concept in the sequel trilogy. Well, at least what we were supposed to see of them, and as we've seen in Colin Trevorrow's, art and what was told to us. But they definitely have potential to be really cool characters that they can utilize maybe in The Mandalorian and see, maybe a better send-off for them, as they didn't get much love in the sequel trilogy. Remember, for more Star Wars content, hit the like and subscribe and notification bell so you're always in the know as I have another video tomorrow. Don't forget I have a membership program to get behind the scenes footage on that. Make sure to join one of the tiers, and as always, the Eternal Sith. Then, now, forever. Later, guys.